Alright, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to apply your wig straight out the box. If you are a beginner, I wanted to do this video because my niece, she was going out of town to a interview, and she wanted to wear a wig, and she never wore a wig before. And I wanted to give her the best advice to apply her wig without, too much mess, too much things involved. So I showed her a way to apply her wig without using glue, got to be glue, any of that stuff. All we're going to be using is bobby pins and what's already on the wig. So she inspired me to do this video for other people out there who wants to apply a wig that don't really know what they're doing. So we're not going to be bleaching, we're not going to be plucking, we're not going to do none of that. We're going to make our wig look as natural as possible, for beginner's sake, so anybody can do this.
Step 1, measure your head. There are different ways that you can measure your head, but I mostly just use this number 1 step here, and that's the circumference around your full head here, going that way. You can also do all the way up to 6 to get your correct size, and you would use the chart below here to see where you fall. I have a 21-inch head, so I would have a small cap size, and you can just read the rest to see where you will fall at. So that is step 1, you guys. Step 2, pick your lace color. A lot of people like transparent because you can go in and tint the lace to your perfect shade. But if you don't want to do that, you can pick light brown, medium brown, or dark brown. For me, I'm darker skinned, so I would like either medium brown or dark brown lace color. So just make sure you contact the company. Sometimes they don't have that option on the site ready for you guys. Step 3, you've purchased your wig, you've gotten it in. Now it's time to assess what you have. So sometimes companies send you extra things to use, like a wig cap. This one sent adjustable wig bands, and this is going to be perfect for a beginner because it's going to add that extra security to your wig. So I got a curly wig this time. I got it in the loose wave texture with invisible knots. It has a deep part to it, which I really love. It has a 6-inch part that you can use. Here's some of the specs on the hair. You can get it as long as you want. All the little things you need to know about your hair is right there. So you can pick it and specialize it to your own custom fit. But it came with the combs, and that's going to definitely make your hair more secure. It came pre-plucked. Always get it pre-plucked because you don't know what you're doing to pluck it yourself. So make sure you get it pre-plucked. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys in a second how to apply that adjustable band to the wig. So this hair is very beautiful and healthy. It has nice ends to it. This is going to be great for a beginner because it's not going to be hard to use. And make sure, like I said, you get the wig color or the lace color closest to your skin tone so everything can blend very nicely. Now I'm going to just show you guys how to apply that wig band that they sent. And you would just connect it to the 2 parts there. The wig band looks kind of like a bra strap. You would use it that same type of way to adjust it so you can make it bigger or tighter onto your head, and you just, connect it with the little things on the sides. Step 4, and it's time to cut your lace. Usually I would like to cut the back just straight across because you're not going to really see it. So that's really simple and easy to do the back. The front is where it gets a little bit tricky. Most people will just cut it straight across, especially if you are a beginner. You would probably do it that way, and it's probably going to be the easiest way for you to do it. Just make sure you don't cut any of the hairs. Make sure you do it just a little bit in front of the hairs. And if you want to get a little fancy, you can do it in a zigzaggy motion. So step 5, I didn't do in this video because I already like the color of the lace, but you can go in with some concealer or foundation and go around that lace to make it look more of a scalp effect. It's step 6, and it's time to braid down that hair so you can apply your wig. There's so many different ways that you can braid your hair down. Usually I do like 5 big old cornrows going straight back and just connecting them to the back. You can just maybe sew down the rest of your hair. But if you don't know how to braid hair, no fret. You can just take your hair, put it in a ponytail all the way down low like that, and just put it up into your wig cap so that, you know, all your hair is pulled back and as flat as possible so your wig can look very natural. So yes, you can just wear a ponytail or you can braid it down.
So here is the wig. I've already cut off the lace and I showed you guys that in the video. You're just gonna cut it off. If you wanna get a little bit more advanced, you can cut it in a zigzaggy motion, but be very careful. That's gonna give it a nice, you know, natural effect if you do it a little bit jagged than being, you know, super straight. But the way I'm gonna apply this, you're not gonna even see the lace really, because if you're not a experienced wig applier, you don't want to really show the lace too much. You want to have maybe like a middle part or something like this where you're not going to be showing all the lace off, okay? So we're going to be doing that in this video. This wig here has the little extra security to it. You have these what do you call it, the bands. You're gonna have the extra band for support. You also have the bands in the back you're gonna be using and the combs to add extra security to it. I'm gonna go ahead and make my bands a little bit tighter. You're gonna first, of course, apply the wig to your head, see how tight it is, see if you need to even, you know, make this tighter. So usually with me, I have to make it tighter because I have a little peanut head. I just do. Because like I said, I'm not gonna be using any kind of glue. I'm not gonna sew around the perimeter or anything like that. I wanna show you guys the easiest way to apply your wig when you don't really know what you're doing. I like curly hair because I don't have to, you know, curl it with a curling iron. All I have to do is really just put a little mousse on it, spray some Got2b glue, spray, and the curls will just be popping. It's just super easy, low maintenance type of hair. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and apply this onto our heads. Now I always start off with a wig cap that's close to my skin tone. If it's not close to my skin tone, I'm going to add my foundation over it. Now I like to add it from the back. Some people like to add their wig from the front. I'm just gonna go from the back, pull it up like so. Make sure everything's straight. Okay. Make sure your ear tabs are in the right place. And the ear tabs are where your, you know, your thing lays down here. So you're gonna make sure everything is laid in the right position. You're gonna go ahead and place your combs underneath, wherever you're gonna put them. The side combs I don't really ever use because these side combs are all the way up here and I don't need to use that because I'm wearing my wig cap, so I can't use it anyway. If you're not wearing a wig cap, you can. This wig kind of fit perfectly on my head. I always get small cap size for my head. I have a 21-inch circumference around my head. If you have a 22-inch or 23-inch, you're gonna get like a medium cap size, and you know, and so forth and so on. So here we have the wig on the head. Everything is nice and secure already. I really don't even have to do that much with this wig. But I'm gonna show you guys what I would do if this wig was like too big or too loose. So your best friend in this video is gonna be bobby pins. And I like to use the long ones, but it doesn't really matter what size you get. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply the long ones, and I'm gonna just pull on this tab right here, and I'm gonna pull it behind my ear, and I'm gonna place the bobby pin right there. So you're gonna have some of your hair showing here, okay? And you're gonna do that on both sides of your wig. And that's gonna give you extra security, and it's gonna keep your hair in place, or your wig in place. All right, so now my wig is not going anywhere, you guys. It's super secure. Now all you have to do is just figure out how you want to wear your wig. Now with this curly hair, it's going to be extra easy to pull off a nice look. I'm going to just finger comb through this hair because I like my hair nice and big and flowy. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the same technique with straight hair. I'll do it in another video, and I'll show you guys how to apply it looking natural. And usually I will spray it down with some water, add the mousse to it, but in this video I'm just going to show you really quickly, without using any products other than the bobby pin, how to style your hair. Okay, so if you have straight hair or a hair that you would like to curl, this will be the time that you will style and curl your hair. This one is kind of forming a part, so I think I'm going to go ahead and add a part not really sure what I want to do yet. You know, I'm always a side part girl, so I'm going to go ahead and do that side part. I do have my, what do you call this? My mind is going blank. Hot comb. And I'm going to do this. I'm sure you guys, if you are beginners, you're not going to have a wig block to do this with. So you have to be very careful not to burn yourself. Anytime you're using any kind of hot products close to your face, please be very careful because you don't want to burn your precious skin. So you're going to just go on here and go straight towards the middle. Don't leave it on too long. Don't touch the lace because you will burn it off. Okay, so just be very careful. You could do this with your curling iron or whatever you have that has a lot of heat to it, and just go around. Ooh, I almost burned myself already. And just go around that part to you know, push it down and make it look more flat. So basically that is it. That's all you need to do. And this part is already looking good to me. And I didn't do any bleaching or anything, but I will show you guys how to make it look even more natural. All you have to do is use some concealer. Use the concealer that you would use maybe under your eyes that's a little bit lighter, or you can just go in with your regular foundation color. So I have some concealer here, and I'm gonna go in with my face color, not my highlight, but my regular color. And I'm gonna go over that parting area. Just like that. I'm just dabbing it and kind of like pressing it in. Dab and press it in. Then I'm going to go in with my hands and just kind of rub it in, because you don't want it to look like you have makeup on it. You want it to go in there and act like that's just how it looked. So that already made it look extra natural. Okay, and you can just throw this behind your ear if you want. You can, you know, just play around with it, see how you want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and add some layers to this hair. Now, if you are a beginner, you probably don't want to do this, but if you know how to actually style hair, you know, you can go ahead and do this part. And this scissors is not that great. It's very dull. Make sure you're using a nice sharp scissors. So there we are. I applied everything without using any kind of Got2b glue, without using any kind of wig glue, or even sewing it down or anything like that. All we used in this video was the handy dandy bobby pins. Who would have known that bobby pins would be such a best friend for you when you're applying your wig? Alright, so if you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if you try this method out. How did it work out for you? I would love to hear you guys' experience on how to apply your first wig, or how to apply a wig, period. So yeah, I think that's about it. This is a nice quick video I wanted to show you guys. So yes, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click that bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah. Bye-bye.